let's have a listen. Vasil and You.
I just wanna dance with you. Tonight I just wanna dance with you. You know you wanna. I just wanna dance with you.
Oh, very catchy. Was actually a backing singer for Tamara last year as well. Also is really good. Now, Andy, I went to you last time, so I'm going to go to you first this time. Hey, how's that for fairness?
I absolutely love this. At the moment, this is my favourite this year, apart from... No, it's one of my favourites this year. Really, really like it. This type of dance music is right up my street. I just hope they perform it well. And yeah, I think it'll do better than last year. Okay. I couldn't believe that last year only came 7th.
Yeah, 7th. It's because the televote wasn't that great, but of course the jury loved it.
Well, I think this will be more popular with the televoters than Proud was.
And I'm hoping that, you know, they will actually have a name for themselves as well now, because it's like the Czech Republic kind of seemed to be a bit forgotten about, and then it came 6th with Miklas Joseph, and
well, that didn't help them last year, did it?
Still came higher up than they'd ever done before, previous to Miklas Joseph, though, didn't it? They still got a very
compared to Miklas Joseph.
Okay, so there's a slight flaw in my argument. Let's just move on.
Elliot, help.
Elliot, Michelle says it's the sort of guff that you would like.
She's wrong. It's such a middle-of-the-road song. It has a lot of potential. It's very Russian sounding, actually. It's got that sort of like heavy bass line. It's very Russian pop. He actually sounds a bit like Sergei Lazarev. But I listened to it when it dropped last Sunday, and I haven't listened to it since. There's nothing that makes me want to go back and listen to this song. It's just there. It's just your middle-of-the-road place setter for the semi-final, which is a shame because I actually expected a lot more from Vasil, the way he was hyping it up on social media, sadly. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's just middle of the road.
Okay. Oben, let's have something positive to say about Vasil and You.
Oh, you got to the wrong guy. I mean, I was about to say, I can bet the 100 euro that I don't have right now, right here, that he is not going to make it to the final. I'm like, this song, like, the song is good. The song is, I have absolute zero criticism or whatever opinion. It's just enjoyable song, and his voice is good. But the thing is that he is not selling it. He's so pretentious. He's trying to look cool. He's trying to act cool. He's like to, you know, pretending that he has the attitude, and he doesn't. It's awkward when he moves. It's awkward, and I don't feel that he has any feeling, any connection to the song. He just got this song just because he thinks it's going to be cool, and it is a cool, but it's not for him. So I really don't get it. I highly doubt they will make it to the final.
Oh, do you know what, Ivan? I'm actually quite disappointed. I'm more disappointed you didn't actually really rise to the bait of talking about Vasil and You, but you know, never mind. Let's just move across there. Ian, come on, surely. You know, do you not sense a bit of, you know, Robin from Sweden, Dance You Off kind of vibes mixed in with like the looks of Luca Hani? You know, surely this works, doesn't it?
I think it does work. It's, as Elliot said, it is quite middle of the road. It's not. There's nothing exceptional about it. It doesn't jump out, but at the same time, it doesn't have a lot of the flaws that quite a lot of the entries of this year. So, but I think he does seem quite aloof from it. I think the live performance could be very critical to this because it's quite a light bit of pop fluff. It's not. It'll need something to catch people's attention in the arena, and that's going to have to come from the live performance. From the video, the dance part of the video initially, that's quite interesting. That kind of almost dual dance between the two is, maybe they could do something with that to make it get a bit of drama into it. Otherwise, it's just a little bit radio friendly, middle of the road, pleasant song. You're not going to change the channel if it comes on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting a view here. I'm going to go to
Yeah.
Alina.
I like the song. It sticks in my I know it sticks in my head. I hope it will go to the final, but I don't think so. But I really like the song. I can't help it.
Ah, see, someone with the
Yeah,
positive vibes.
it is a nice song. It's just not an amazing
Yeah.
song.
Quality
I
end.
do like it. I do like it.
Oh, this is true. Now, Stuart, my friend, it's up to you. Come on.
So can we start by talking about the video? My God, did they get someone from Pornhub to write it and come up with the theme of it? I mean, it's a bit sexual, Tom, isn't it? You know, he's kind of sat at the bar, and all of a sudden the girl's looking over, she's giving him a wink. You know, you've got this couple sat down, she's drinking sex on the beach. All of a sudden, she's kind of going a little bit crazy. Out of absolutely nowhere, because the song's quite middle of the road dance, isn't it? I mean, I don't know what that was all about.
He winks at the barman before he does all that.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. He kind of had
That's
to
something
play.
for everybody.
He had to play a role, I think.
He's on the bisexual channel.
Yeah.
Couldn't possibly comment, Andy. That's more your genre. Anyway, back to the song. Compose myself. Yes, this has a very sexual undertone, Tom. I quite like it. It's something about it I find quite endearing. It's a bit of a chill out to it. You definitely can't call it a hashtag banger, but it definitely has got appeal. And he is a good singer, and they've chosen a good act again to follow Tamara this year. Is it going to qualify? Well, that I'm not so sure about. But they've picked someone who sounds a bit like Dima Bilan, which is a nice segue into later on. You've got a decent sound, which will come off well with the right staging in Rotterdam, providing it is Rotterdam. But they do have to think about the staging, and that's absolutely crucial for this to qualify. But I am confident that this is one that will fly under the radar, but will qualify to the final, Tom.
And you know what, Stu? I am of the same opinion. I reckon this is going to go to the final. I quite like it. I'm catching up with the comments in the chat room. Bain says the staging will be good for sure. Michelle is saying that it's not a qualifier. Dom Wigley says he wrote the music video. Not entirely sure on that one. Sergio says You is in the first semi-final. It will not be easy to qualify. Probably have to fight for the 10th position. ESC Philippines says there was more chemistry with the barman than the girl. And if I didn't know better, I'd suggest that came straight from the mouth of Andy Brooke, who has responded by saying, I thought it was going to be a gay plot. And Michelle says, has Stu got a tenor on it? I think he's got a tenor on every song so far, to be fair. So, you know, let's just leave it at that. Guys, let's start to bring this one to a close. Let's find out where we think it's going to place. Andy, where are you going to put this one?
Fifth.
Okay, fifth in the semi-final or fifth
No,
in the final?
fuck off. It's going to surprise everybody. I really like it. No, it probably won't qualify, but it would be fifth if I was in charge.
Okay, Elliot.
There's just not enough impact in the song, and looking using that half, you've got the Mamas, you've got Little Big, you've got the Root. There's so many big songs. It's going to go right before one of them. It's not going to qualify.
Okay, Stuart is dying to join in with the chat.
Definite qualifier, Tom. It's about 8th, 9th or 10th in its semi-final, and I think it'll be between 10 and 15th in the final.
See, now that's where I'd be placing it. Alina, where are you going to put this one?
Around 15.
Okay, 15th for Alina. Oben?
I'm going to be very specific on this one as well. I'm going to say 15, and it's not in the final, but in the semi-final.
Okay, that's very harsh. I think you just found yourself off of Andy's Christmas card list.
No, he hasn't.
Oh, is he not?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm pushing 60. No, he's not going to. He's not going to do that. Take a lot more than that.
Oh, okay, fair enough. And Ian, finally from you.
I think it's going to qualify. It may be a bit marginal in the qualification. It will do. I think it'll do okay. But certainly right side of the table in the final. It's
Uh,
it just
Tom,
doesn't have that impact. To
Could I
really
make
do well.
one other point, please?
oh yes, Andy.
We're not going to have preview parties this year for obvious reasons. And the big thing that's going to do is we went to preview parties last year and the year before, and there will be a song that nobody had considered until they saw it live. And then suddenly you'd see the charisma of the singer and the voice of the singer, and a song will go from nowhere to suddenly up in the favourites. That's not going to happen this year because we're just not going to see that. So when we get to the final, I think there's going to be some real shocks. Whether this will be one of them, I'm not sure.
Do you know what? I think you've got an absolutely fantastic point there. I always draw out the comparison of the Netherlands with the Common Linnets in 2014 that I'd written off until I was 5 seconds into their semi-final performance.
Yeah, because they
was
didn't
just
do any preview
wow.
performances, so nobody had any idea.
Yeah, and that just blew me away, absolutely. And you know what? I think Macedonia will spring a surprise this year. I'm going to put them mid-table in the final, having got through the final. That's my take on it. People will disagree. Elliot's already doing some deep breathing exercises. But do you know what, guys? I think that is North Macedonia done.